Midmark Corporation would like to introduce our latest Power Procedures Table, the 630 Human Form. This brief video will provide an overview focusing on features and enhancements that impact the troubleshooting and servicing. We'll begin with some basic information. The new 630 Human Form Procedures Table has a weight capacity of 650 pounds. Even with an elevated height of 40 inches, the barrier-free design allows for an 18-inch low seat height. Active sensing technology enhances patient and provider protection by using Hall effect sensors built into the actuator motors to determine table positioning. Calibration of the table is essential for proper operation. The active sensing technology prevents the headrest from making contact with the floor. If the active sensing technology is activated, it will sound a series of beeps and disable base down, back down, and tilt up. In conjunction with the active sensing technology, the foot extension switch will stop downward movement of the base and tilt functions as well as the foot function if the foot extension is extended. If the active sensing technology is activated, it will sound a series of beeps and disable base down, tilt down, and foot down. Retracting the foot extension restores operation. The active sensing technology prevents the back section from making contact with the PC board cover. If the active sensing technology is activated, it will sound a series of beeps and disable base down, back down, and tilt up. The active sensing technology also uses foot and seat smart sensor switches. When a foot smart sensor switch is activated, the active sensing technology will stop and retract the base, tilt, and foot functions that are being positioned. There are 5 smart sensor switches located on the foot section. When a seat smart sensor switch is activated, the active sensing technology will stop and retract the tilt function. There are 2 smart sensor switches located on top of the column. As with previous models, the foot up function will be disabled if the treatment pan is not in the stowed position. However, with this new 630, the foot down function will also be disabled if the treatment pan is not in the stowed position. The upper section's actuators, PC board, and switches are located beneath the upholstery and substrates. Limit switches are used to stop actuator movement at end of the travel. For added protection, over-travel limit switches are also used with the exception of the base down. Limit switches can be easily identified by wire color: white for up, black for down, and orange for the over-travel switches. The limit switch stops are preset at the factory and should not be adjusted. The motor control hub PC board is located in the seat weldment. All connections for the back, tilt, and foot actuators plug into this board. LEDs indicate activity for each of these actuators. Fuses associated with the back, tilt, and foot actuators are also located on this board. The power supply PC board and machine control PC board are located in the base of the table. Fuses associated with incoming voltage, power to the motor control hub board, as well as the base actuator are located on the power supply board. All connections for the base actuator plug into the power supply board. The machine control board mounted to the power supply board receives commands from a controller and relays that command to the power supply board. LEDs indicate activity of the wired foot and hand controls, as well as wireless controls if equipped. For ease of troubleshooting, diagnostic error codes on the machine control board are used to isolate a malfunction. Along with the standard troubleshooting table, an error code table in the troubleshooting guide can also be used to determine the cause and correction for a malfunction. The ID code, which is the green display, indicates the function or system where the problem occurs. For example, 02 indicates base, 04 indicates tilt, and 05 indicates foot. More than one ID code may be displayed if more than one function or system is affected. The red display indicates what problem or symptom was detected. For example, 07 indicates that at least one foot smart sensor switch has been activated or is malfunctioning. If the problem or symptom is no longer present, the code will go away. The S2 switch and S3 switch on the machine control board are used to calibrate the table. We hope this video has been helpful in providing a preliminary overview of this new product. Additional information on troubleshooting and servicing the 630 Human Form Power Procedures table can be found in the Technical Library at www.midmark.com.